Hello, welcome back to my Python series. In the previous video, we learned about the Python and the basic installation of it. In this video, we will see how to get started with the Python. That means how to start coding with the Python using IDE. To start coding with Python, we need an IDE. So if we use the default Python IDE, which is like when you install the Python in your system, its default IDE is installed with it. So here is it. It's ideally Python. Just open it, and now here we got a Python cell. We can perform a simple calculations here, like it's 1 plus 2 will give you 3, like, and we can just print something. Okay, just write print and hello world or any other messages that you like. See, it's working. So it's a simple, I would say, just a basic cell which from in which you can just perform the basic operations of Python, just add subtract things. If we just now moving forward on this, we can actually create a new file to run the Python code here. So we just created a file here, and now I want to do the same thing here that we did in the Python cell. We write hello world, and now we run this file. First of all, we save it with Control S. I'm gonna save it on desktop. I'm gonna get demo. Okay, I already have a file named demo. That's okay. It will replace the file. I can now just simply save it. Yes, I want to replace, and now I'm gonna click run, and here you can see it's giving me a hello world thing. The message is printed out here. Similarly, if we can perform the other operations as well, it's a is equal to, suppose if we have a variable. So this is how we declare the variables in Python. We will see it in the later videos. So b is equal to, okay, sorry, a is equal to is 2, b is 3, and now we'll be printing print a plus b. So a plus b. Control S, just click run or press F5. You can see the 5 is printed over here. So this is how the basic ideally of the Python works. The main IDE that I'm gonna use here is the Jupyter notebook, and in the previous video we saw how to install the Anaconda Navigator. You guys might be confused about I'm talking about the Jupyter notebook, but why Anaconda Navigator? As I said, the Anaconda Navigator provides the environment not just for the Jupyter notebook but for the other IDEs or platforms as well. So let's just see that. Search for the Anaconda Navigator. Here I got it. Open it. Here we have our Anaconda Navigator window here, and you can see it supports the different platform here. It's Jupyter Lab, cmd.exe, Jupyter Notebook, PowerShell Prompt, VS Code, Spider, Qt Console, and so many other things. So we need Jupyter Notebook here, so just click in the launch. It will open in your default browser. So I have Chrome as my default browser, so it open here. Okay, now come here and click on new. You will get a Python 3 option here. Just click on that, and we got here the editor opened in our default browser. We can write our code here like this, in this way. Okay, I'm gonna just again print the same message here. So it's hello world, and click run. See, it works. So this is how we're gonna use the Jupyter notebook for our Python series here. or we can just print, okay, print 2 plus 3. Okay, let's just see. Sorry, it's 2 plus 3, and see, it's so convenient. We can write code for actually we can write a different line of codes without interfering the other line. You can write so many functions or programs in different sections, and that's not gonna affect the another line of code. So this is why I find the Jupyter notebook the most convenient for the Python. So from the next videos we will be starting what the syntax and the basics of the Python, I would say. So this is for this video. Thank you.